Floor 11 Chamber 2 of the Spiral Abyss can be frustrating to a lot of players, as it is a massive departure from all the other content in the game. No other battle in the game demands nearly as much strategy as this level does. So let's help each other figure this one out. Hi everyone, my name is Rule, and today I'm gonna help you clear Floor 11 Chamber 2 of the Spiral Abyss with 3 stars. Because I'm not a good video editor, I'm just gonna give you a recording of my run on Floor 11 Chamber 2, explain my thought process to you. I did this on stream. A lot of people have been asking me how to clear this, and then so we cleared it last week, right? So you still have a few remaining days left so that you could clear this and reap your primo gems and, you know, proceed to Floor 12. Anyway, without further ado, okay, a few things. I suggest a cryo team on the first half, and an Anemo spellcaster on the second one. Let me just play this
yeah, like eliminate
real
them
quick.
one by one ASAP. I think that's better. That's a better strategy.
Okay, first things first. So I tried a couple of approaches here, and I really couldn't deal with all of them easily. So what I did was assassinate key targets ASAP. The enemies that are gonna aggro the monolith here are the shield guys. The shield guys will always go to the monolith, and it's very hard to take the aggro off of them because they have a shield. That's why cryo team works perfectly here, because you could just freeze them even when they're guarding. You're gonna want to pay attention to overload. I'll explain it later, but there's a lot of opportunities for you to eat an overload shot, and if you're near the monolith, when you eat the overload is an AoE. It deals a lot of damage to the monolith, so you're gonna want to avoid that. But first thing I did, assassinate this guard, and only the shield guys will aggro the monolith. The archers would sometimes aggro the monolith, and the axe metachurl. Those are the 3 key units that you really need to pay attention to on the first half. The other berserker, you know, the hilichurls with a torch, they're gonna pay attention to you, not the monolith, so they're fine. Okay, let's assassinate this real quick. We're eating damage. We're at 96 right now, but it's fine. Okay, we dealt with that. Go to the next target. Do it as fast as you can, right? And then the shield guy. See, the shield guys are focused on the monolith, and this is you're gonna want to avoid the flailing rush thing. You're gonna want to make sure that guy doesn't hit the monolith, because it's charging at you. But if the monolith is in the way, it's gonna eat a lot of shots as well. Okay, if you could notice, we ate an overload near the monolith. Let's rewind it. Just a. Okay, we are at 95% health here. 93 because one club attack is minus. Okay, from 93 we suddenly went down to 89. That's why I said if you could avoid the monolith shots. If you have Ningguang with the Jade screen, that would help with the archers.
Sumabog. Dahil sa overload.
Yep, that's what I said on the screen. Okay, I dealt a significant amount of damage to the shield metachurl. My theory was, if I deal a considerable amount of damage to that person, he's gonna aggro to us, not the monolith. Which we're gonna see here, that we did take his attention, but his attention went back to the monolith ASAP. The big guy will always aggro the monolith at first, so deal a significant amount of damage to take the aggro off that guy. Once again, the shield guys, your priority. The axe metachurl, also your priority. if you don't have Ganyu, Kea is the best cryo DPS unit in the game for now. So I leveled him up. If Ayaka comes out and I get her, then maybe I'll replace Kea.
Good.
Always pay attention to... I hit the archer here. Because most likely the archer was aggroing. Yep, he was aggroing. So one important consideration here. This floor does not have a time limit. No time limit at all.
Good.
So you could take your time. Just make sure no one's hitting the monolith. You're fine.
Ano yung target?
Always look. See, if you'll notice, the hilichurls with the torches, they don't attack the monolith. They always attack you. So you don't have to worry about them. Charge attack spam in Kea is the highest DPS you could do. So always try to do that. Especially that, enemies are perma-frozen. Okay, that archer was about to aggro the monolith. So okay, we had to eat a shot here. So every archer shot is just minus 1% on the monolith's health. So you could deal with a few shots. What's important is that you don't eat the overload. That's the most important part. Look for... Okay.
Uh-oh, this is dangerous.
Yep, it's dangerous because the other archer is shooting at our direction. And it might hit the monolith. Shield Metachurl, as far as I remember, it will always aggro you. So you don't have to worry about that as well. I didn't check if it aggroes the monolith because I dealt with him immediately.
I could have had a healer here.
See, the freeze goes through shields. So cryo team is good here. Plus cryo teams have 75% more damage in this floor. So it's a consideration. If not, if you have Zhongli is very, very good in this floor. Especially in the first half.
May isa pa bang kalaban? Wala.
So I'm taking my time here. I'm just taking my time here. A quick side note. In the beginning there are shield hilichurls, right? If you could somehow get their aggro without killing them, the big axe guy will never spawn. So I saw some YouTubers do that, but I couldn't do it. So that's why my strategy there was just to assassinate them one by one, kill them as fast as I can ASAP, just to, just to be done with it. I'm just taking my time here. Killing certain opponents will spawn certain opponents that if, you could opt not to spawn them if you know what you're doing. Okay, floor 2.
Kailangan si Sucrose. Jesus Christ.
Floor 2. Chamber 2, let me explain real quick. Every treasure hoarder will aggro the monolith. Every one of them. And the Electroseason mage, the mage's mosquito creatures will also aggro the monolith. The mage herself and the pyro assassin, they will never aggro the monolith. They will always attack you. But the electro mage's mosquitoes will aggro the monolith. So my strategy here is to first deal with the treasure hoarders ASAP while the main character's tornado really works wonders here. If you have anemo teams, I suggest you put them here if you have anemo characters, because characters here don't have shields. You could lift them around easily. Okay, first thing I do this. I have to kill the treasure hoarders ASAP and the mage because I could never control the mosquitoes. There's no strategy I could think of that could mitigate the damage from the mosquitoes. So might as well just kill the mage ASAP.
Why pa? This is bad. This is bad.
So the mosquitoes are attacking the monolith, and I'm dealing with their boss. And there's just nothing I could do. I just have to kill this person ASAP.
Puta.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Just fucking die. Jesus Christ.
I was very salty here. So we are at 81%. Not bad, right? Assassin will always aggro you, but Assassin has AoE attacks. The dash attack would take like, I don't know, 20% of the... Because it hits so hard. And also the spinning blades. And also the clones do explode as well. There is a special treasure hoarder here. So the martial artists treasure hoarders will aggro the monolith. Every single treasure hoarder will aggro the monolith. Even the guy with the shovel here. But the thing is, that guy with the shovel does 0 damage to the monolith. It will just try, you know, throwing dirt at the monolith, but it will do no damage. So that's the last person you're gonna deal with. It's not a threat at all.
Wala akong energy po.
I didn't have energy for a tornado here, so I just settled with a Rasengan. So yeah, if you have another Anemo character there, it could have dealt with, you know. So you just deal with these 2 martial artists. It's really hard to take aggro off of them. That's why the tornado really works wonders.
Come here. Shit, don't go there.
Yep,
No.
the dash, that dash was very dangerous. It just passed by the monolith. Just, you know, it was just off by a couple of centimeters, but it could have dealt a lot of damage and we could have lost 3 stars easily right there.
Yes. Woo. Easy.
We don't have an issue anymore.
Easy.
This is 72% now. But there's a special mechanic here.
Ah, boys, we did it 72%. This is my record.
Okay, pay attention to this one. So we're good now. We're good. We clear this floor with 3 stars, but there's a surprise here. Bennett's ult does pyro infusion. It gives you the pyro aura, and the Leyline disorder gives an electro aura, and an electric field. And once that happens, you know, you trigger overload. So we're gonna get an overload here real quick.
Dati ganito din.
See? We are at 69, which is
69,
nice.
where did that come from?
Let's rewind it again.
Dati ganito din.
But we're done. We basically beat 11-2.
Ah, boys, we did it
with 3 stars.
72%. This is my record.
Overload here.
Dati ganito
There
din.
we go. I hope you caught that one.
69, where did that come from?
As I've said, this guy does no damage to the monolith at all, so you don't have to deal with that.
Only 69. Anyway, we did it. So sucrose was not needed at all.
Okay, so recap. On the first half, the shield guys will always aggro the monolith. Archers, you need to pay attention with as well, but they are of a lesser priority. Just make sure you don't eat an overload while you're near the monolith. And the axe meta churls, so pay attention to those. Shield guys, archers, axe meta churl. Second half, all the treasure hoarders and the electro season mage. So and the mage's mosquitoes, I have no idea how to deal with them yet. That's why just eliminate the season mage as fast as you can. And that's it. 3 stars for floor 11-2. And I hope this helps you. Go get your free Primo Gems here. It's gonna reset this weekend, after this weekend. So yeah, better get it while you can. And then let's get this video out so that you could, a lot of you would get the help that you need. Oh, bye everyone. And I'll see you guys on the next video or the next stream, wherever. Thank you so much. Bye.